Hello everyone, today we'll proceed to begin the news right off the bat. Let's get going! The Barcelona leadership wants to sell Trincao. Francisco is not opposing this turn of events. Sevilla and Villarreal want to make an offer to Arsenal over Hector Bellerin. Some agents offered Roma and Barcelona to swap Pellegrini for Langlais. The clubs abandoned the deal. Real Madrid, Manchester United and Chelsea are the best career options for Jules Koundé. The transfer amount could possibly be 55 million euros. Real Madrid plans to start the new season at the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium, according to Mundo Deportivo. David De Gea has no plans to leave Man United during this off-season period. The club did not inform the goalkeeper about the desire to get rid of him. Manchester United made the first offer on Kieran Trippier for £10 million to Atletico, but Los Colchoneros rejected it. The head coach of Marseille, Jorge Sampaoli, wants to get Philippe Coutinho into the ranks of the team. Marseille wants to loan a Brazilian. Buffon snubbed the option with Barça. He wanna play regularly and set a record for the 2022 World Cup. What do you think about the Super League? Clubs have every right to organize their own tournament and not to participate in the Champions League or other events managed by UEFA or FIFA, Michel Platini said. Ronaldo scored his 104th goal for Portugal. 5 goals remains before the world record. Tottenham offered Fonseca a 3-year contract with Paratich's approval. The parties are confident in the deal. The arrivals of Aguero and Eric Garcia seem very good to me. Koeman deserves to stay in Barcelona, Alba said. Matthijs de Ligt may not play against Ukraine at Euro 2020 due to a groin injury. What do you think about Manchester United? I think it is good for them that another season without trophies is seen as positive. But with me, the level of expectation coming from the media is completely different. Mourinho trolled. Tottenham is in talks with Marcus Thuram for Borussia Gladbach, according to RMC Sport. Benzema will return to training in the next 2-3 days. He injured his leg in the game against Bulgaria. PSG wants to sign Dembele for free in 2022, according to Marca. Usman has not yet updated his contract with Barça. The new head coach of Lazio is Maurizio Sarri. He signed a contract until June 2023. Spanish national team players are vaccinated after Busquets and Llorente coronavirus cases, Marca writes. Spotify founder Daniel Ek will offer £2 billion for Arsenal to Stan Kroenke, Sky Sports reports. 6 Premier League clubs that have entered the Super League will pay a £3.5 million fine each, Sky Sports reports. Milan will buy out Fikayo Tomori's contract from Chelsea for €28.5 million, informs the authoritative Fabrizio Romano. Alvaro Morata will remain in Juventus for another season. The Turins plan to extend the loan of the Spaniard until the end of the week. Juventus wants to offer Barcelona a 2-year loan on Miralem Pjanic, according to Rock One. I would say I have 25.5 titles because it's something that marks my career, which is not to play a final that I won the right to go there with Tottenham, Mourinho said. Filippo Inzaghi, who previously announced his retirement from Benevento, has become the new coach of Brescia. Manchester United is discussing personal terms of the contract with Sancho. Borussia wants €95 million, according to Fabrizio Romano. Former Benfica coach Bruno Lage has taken the position of Wolverhampton manager. Sergio Ramos is ready to accept the conditions of Real Madrid and end his career at the club, but Paris continues to prepare the farewell ceremony, AS reports. Barça will deliver an ultimatum to Dembele. He must either renew his contract or leave the club in the summer. Liverpool is looking to raise £60 million for sales of the players this summer, according to The Athletic. Barça wants to sell Coutinho, Braithwaite, Umtiti, Pjanic, Alenia, Trincao, Firpo and Mateus Fernandes. The Brazilian national team players have agreed to participate in the Copa America. The results of yesterday's matches are in front of you. Well, now it's time for us to dive into the main news of the release. And now we are to discuss yesterday's fixtures. The Portuguese national team defeated Israel 4-0. Goals were delivered by João Cancelo, Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes, who managed to score a brace. A number of matches also took place in the South American zone. Uruguay played a shutout against Venezuela, 0-0. Argentina missed out on a win against Colombia, having a 0-2 lead. Brazil got another victory. This time Neymar and the company dealt with Paraguay 2-0 with the efforts of Neymar and Paqueta. Chile and Bolivia shared the points 1-1. Let's take a look at the league table. Alright, let's move on. Chelsea continues to tear the transfer market apart. The Blues management is negotiating 2 top transfers at once. Abramovich wants to see Haaland and Hakimi in the team. Chelsea is fighting a fierce battle with PSG. The Parisians and Londoners offered Inter 60 million euros for Ashraf. The Nerazzurri wanna get 80 million from the clubs. In the case of Haaland, the situation is even more difficult for Chelsea. Dortmund is not going to sell Erling in case they manage to agree with Man United on a transfer of Sancho. Subsequently, there is only one way to sort things out, says Fabrizio Romano. A really insane offer of about 200 million euros. Well, this saga will be unbelievably interesting to monitor further on. Barcelona is getting close to announcing the transfer of Memphis Depay. Optimism is spreading throughout the club. This striker can agree to a 3-year contract. It remains to agree on a few more financial clauses of the contract. LAPORTA wants to close the Depay transfer on Friday, right before the start of Euro 2020. If Barça signs Memphis, the Catalans will have to start selling footballers in order to lower the team's payroll. We only have to wait for the official announcement, unless of course PSG intercepts Depay. That is already a classic scenario. UEFA has announced the suspension of proceedings against Real Madrid, Barcelona and Juventus. Disciplinary case against these teams was initiated at the end of May. It was connected with a possible violation of the provisions of UEFA regulations by clubs due to the Europa Super League project. Earlier on, the Swiss Ministry of Justice warned UEFA and FIFA not to pull sanctions against the founders of the Super League. Looks like Real, Barcelona and Juventus beat UEFA. The Super League project is still alive. Real Madrid can shock Barcelona with the transfer of Alex Moriba, says journalist Albert Fernandez. The current contract of the 18-year-old midfielder expires in the summer of 2022. Barça intends to offer Alex a 4-year contract with a salary increase. Nevertheless, the merengues are still interested in him, and the Catalan club fears that one of the best pupils of La Masia will be taken away by Florentino Perez. And again, the info bomb about the future of Cristiano Ronaldo. A number of journalists have already reported on the future departure of the Portuguese from Juventus. Gianluca Di Marzio was also the one who joined the exclusive list. According to him, Ronaldo accepted the decision of the Juventus leadership and decided on a new challenge. Juventus is already planning the squad for next season without CR7, and Cristiano is planning his departure. The Portuguese is considering an option with 2 clubs, PSG and Man United. Both of them have already informed Ronaldo that he should lower his appetites for a salary. He will not receive the amount of 30 million euros as in Juventus. What club do you think would suit Cristiano better, PSG or Manchester United? Let me know in the comments below. Good news! Lionel Messi and Joan Laporta have agreed on a new contract. This was reported by the journalist of Chiringuito TV, Jose Alvarez. These lads shared reliable insiders on the transfer of Aguero to Barça. Therefore, we can trust this source. Barcelona is already planning to announce the signing of a new Messi contract. At the same time, information about Messi's future transfer to Inter Miami was confirmed. One of the owners of Inter, Jorge Mas, believes that Lionel will become their player in the near future. Friends, watch the recommended video section. It was football news. We love football as much as you do. Have a nice one, and see you in a bit.